Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jazzy J coming to you live. How are you? Welcome to my channel and don't forget to subscribe to those newcomers. Please leave me a comment and don't forget to rate my videos. Um, Welcome. Today I want to talk about what it was like for me dating straight men and how it is with the dating a straight man and you know who do I date? Who do transgendered women date? Because I get that a lot. Do you date gay guys? Do you date straight guys? Like, okay, I want to, I started being, as I said before many times, I started out this way, being my true self. I started when I was 14. I went to high school this way, and it was really hard to find someone to date because it was like, a lot of people, didn't understand, like a lot of, people didn't understand, adults, teenagers didn't understand what I was. And, it was really hard to try to find someone who would be accepting and be okay with seeing with me and not having me as some secret. I remember I was in high school and there was this really, 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 really cute guy, you know, um, beautiful, beautiful guy. And, we would talk at lunchtime and we would hang out and, he was really, really into me. And we were hanging out a lot. And I remember, you know, um, this girl, ugh, just, oh my God, went to him and said, that girl that you are hanging out with is a man, was born a boy. And I remember he came to me and he's like, I heard that you were born a boy. Is that true? And I never answered him and he walked away and it just, right there, just, we never hang out at that time ever after that. And, we would pass each other in the hallway and stuff, but we never spoke, and it wasn't until like maybe 6 years later, I saw him walking down the street and he stopped me and he's like, I know you. And I remember his face and, we talked and he said, you know what, I'm so sorry what happened in high school. It was the fact that, he did not want people to, he did not want people to start making fun of him and start calling him like a fag or something. Because people at that time didn't understand, people, were very ignorant. Don't get me wrong, people are still ignorant. There was before that situation, when I was in a different school, I remember I was also hanging out with another guy. And, we were seen together. And one day I came to school and his locker was about 5 lockers down for me. And someone wrote, I think it was either faggot or fag lover, all over his locker. And it was like, oh my God. Kids were walking by and looking at his locker. And it wasn't until like almost lunchtime when the principal, called the janitor to remove it. And after that, we never spoke, and, it was just really, really hard, because I liked him a lot too, and, you know, even in after high school, trying to find someone to date was really, really hard because guys were like, "Oh my God, you're pretty and I like you." And it can go two ways when I say that I'm transgender. They can be like, "Oh my God, I've seen videos and I've always wanted to be with one." And I'm not about to be anybody's guinea pig or something to try out on so that they can move on and go be with somebody else. No, or it was like, okay, I want to date you, but I don't want other people to know, and I did date, like, I did find some guys to date that were seen with me in public, and they were just like, okay, don't let anybody know that you are a transgendered woman, just play it off, so dating, it's really, really hard because it's like trying to find who do I date and are they going to be 100% accepting of me and not have me as the secret. And, like a few of my ex-boyfriends that I dated, we went out, we were seen in public, we went to the movies, but they never told anyone that they were dating, a transgender person. Also, a couple of my exes didn't even know what a transgender meant. When I met my very, very first full boyfriend, we met, and before I told him like, I'm transgendered, and he's like, what? No, I said transsexual, same thing. And he's like, what's that? What's that? And I said, well, I was born a boy. And he was like, okay, let me see you. So, which I was very nervous that, he was just going to be like, okay, I just want to have fun with you. I don't want to really date you, which happens a lot. So, we met and he was like, you're very pretty. And we dated off and on for like 6 years, but boy just could not keep his thing in his pants. You know what I'm saying? You know, um, the one boyfriend that I really, really liked, and he was really, really sweet to me. I had this boyfriend who was from Brazil. Oh my God, he was gorgeous. He had long, long curly spiral curl hair, beautiful. And he was just so sweet, so nice. And he'd never dated someone like me before. He had a son. And, he wanted me to meet his son at one point. And I said no. And the reason I said no was because I was afraid that, his son would be like, Daddy, is that a man or he would go and tell the mother like, oh, and so I didn't want to cause any problems with that. But though, for a lot of years, I never dated anyone because it was really hard to find someone to date because a lot of the guys are like, they just want to experiment with a transsexual. So it was just like, really difficult. And I know a lot of other transgendered women go through